Forward button. Honestly, I really like the control of this game. Oh, my combo. Yeah, this is on the Switch. I think it might also be on the PS4. It had a really weird release. Yeah, I haven't really played this that much since I like cleared almost everything on on Ultimate. And I really want to pick up the special edition that gives you like 30 extra songs that they kept from us. They took them from us. But I couldn't afford to drop that much money on a collector's edition or whatever when it came out, and I still can't. Yeah, there's a lot of extra content that I've not gotten to play, which is very unfortunate. Because low key, this is in the running for Game of the Year for me. I don't have a ton of things in the running right now, but currently, like, I have two very strong contenders. One is this, and the other is Octopath. Yeah, there's some songs locked behind, like, this special edition or whatever. They have an upgrade thing, which I think is like 30 bucks, so you know. There's a reason why I haven't bought it. So, like, if you are, like, buying it normally with this special edition, I think it's, like, 60. Without it, it's, like, 40 or something like that. Ooh, yeah, it's kind of a bad release structure, but you know, what are you gonna do? Square Enix, baby. It's a pity that I like Square Enix's games so much because their company's stuff is kind of shitty at the best of times. Getting a little toasty here. I'm gonna pop on my fan, which is normally off. Ow! I just slapped the mic. Fan engaged. Oh hey, cool! I got another mastery level in Dino. There we go. Tactics. Does this have a supreme difficulty? It does not. I like these overworld ones because they're a bit chiller. And I can actually look at the chat all over on my second monitor. I really should. I think I might flip-flop some of, like, the widgets in my streaming software so the chat is closer to my first monitor and therefore can be seen with my eye without moving that much. I'll just pop the what is it? The activity feed and the stream information over on the other side. My brain won't like it, though, because it's different. I hate it when things are different. I generally don't like stream like rhythm games that much because it makes it very hard to keep an eye on the chat because there's almost always something on screen that I've got to worry about. And checking in between songs I feel like isn't that great of an experience, but you know, what am I gonna do? Brain wasn't feeling video games today, so I wanted to play something a bit more relaxing. Oh, maybe if I feel it, maybe we'll pop over to something else. I'm not like fully like committed to only playing Final Fantasy tonight, but you know, maybe I'll end up playing Jeopardy. I have to see what's over in the area where I have my Switch games in my cupboards. One of those like pull out little things. I don't know what the proper name for them is. And I need... Okay, it is done. Mute really quick because I got to mute my tweet deck before. Okay. I have there's no idea. Buttons. Really like I'm really happy with my new desk setup. It's really great. I can easily access. It's so great having like a real desk after using a coffee table, very small coffee table for a year and a half, and having a very cramped setup before that. It's so liberating. I have so much room for my stuff. I was thinking about buying a new desk when I moved here, but money situation was bad, so I didn't. So I've inherited Soup's old desk, and it's so nice. I'm big into L desks now. This is a good desk. It's a bit worn, but you know, if it works, it works. We did lose one of the screws when we took it apart and moved, but it's holding together. Just put this clip away for, you know, the inevitable time when it falls apart during a stream. I think the thing I'm most excited about is obviously I can have my monitors next to each other now, which they weren't before, which is an awful experience for anyone that's used double monitors before. And now I also have a spot for my model streams. I bought some stuff to actually do more of those soon. Bought a hobby mat and some nippers. They'll go over here. No, it'll be so great. I can't wait to do model building again. It's been so long. Legos don't count. Hey, Phoenix. Cool. Last one. Oh god, which one did they give me? This has a... Oh, it's the Matoya's Cave. You know, before streaming, I will try to do the hardest song in the game on the difficulty I've cleared it on, which is the second one. Which is, well, second highest, which is, very difficult. I had to do, like, I had to engage in team building. I had to build out my equipment and stuff to beat that song. And I doubt I can beat it again. I was actively grinding it. I don't know how I was supposed to read those. Okay. Been too far ahead of myself. At least I did not die. I think that's all of the dailies? Yeah, okay. Now I can just play what I want to. Let's see. I love Final Fantasy X. What a good video game. Good music. Oh, hey, it's Ozma. I forgot that they put Ozma in the Blitzball level. It's because he looks like a giant ball. Give me my water. Yeah, new record. Let's go. Where's a specific... Wait a second. God, Xanarkand is one of the, Xanarkand is one of the songs that's in the, that's locked behind the special edition, which is unfortunate because that's like one of my favorite songs from 10. Give me my song. And it's also, I assume because they have the song at the end of the game. I'm okay. Kinda sad that Xanarkand is not in the base game. I got through my daily songs. So I'm playing just whatever I want to play now. This song is so, like, perfectly encapsulates the period of time that this game came out. It's great. I love it. It's so bad. Oh, my health is getting low. That's not good. This game does have co-op, actually. You can play two, like lines at the same time. I'm not sure of a good way to describe it. I have actually, so something I was doing for a little bit was I was playing co-op at the same time. So I was playing player 1 with one hand, player 2 with another hand. Let's see. I think the new instrumentation of the Airbuster for a remake is really good. Not online as far as I'm aware. It does have online head-to-head, though. Or, like, for 1v1v1. I didn't do it that much, because I'm not good enough to play rhythm games online. Seems just plain, right? What is Project Sekai? Because I know I've heard the name. I thought that was a company that did visual novels, unless I might be thinking of something with a similar name. Boco. Gotcha. I mean, I do have Project Diva on this Switch, but I'm very bad at Project Diva. I have a very hard time reading the inputs in Project Diva, so I don't play it that much. Oh my god. My health. Man, I have to check my party. Does no one in my party know region? There's something weird about this game is that hitting notes does not refill your health by default. You can have casts of like Cure and stuff that refill your health. You can also cast Region, which also does the per note healing. I have to check my spells after this to see who's got what. Almost got that one. My brain keeps getting upset at the triplets instead of the quadruplets, but it is technically quadruplet because it still goes into that slider. But it's not in a row, and my brain doesn't like that. That's an alright. That was alright. 8 chests. I'll check out my lineup in just a second. What is let's see, where is it? Party. What spells are you guys using? Riot Blade, Dual Cast Ultima. Yeah, that's why. We don't have anyone casting a region. What if he knows region? You know region? Do not. You're Karaga. You don't know region either? Who's got my region? Who's got my region? 1 second. Let me find a healer. But you know, why don't you know region? I think here knows region that's like a decently high level. Aerith, you probably know region. Yeah, you know region. I don't want to take Lena out because she does have a rise, which is just a free res. I mean, it hasn't been an issue yet, so I can just put Gilgamesh back in. It's not an issue yet. Okay, this is... I've played majority of Crisis Core now. I should... you'd think I would recognize some of this music at this point. This is just like, you know, the normal Final Fantasy VII paddle thing. But, you know, I have been very bad at, you know, like, actually picking up on music. Which is weird considering I took music in college, but, you know, here we are. It just kind of goes in one ear and out the other. I was like, yeah, that's a sound. There's sounds in my ears. Ah, man, I love Advent Children. It goes in and out of my ears. Nothing happens. I don't realize it's there. Uh-oh, I am not liking this combo. Okay, it's better. It's better now. There's just too many trails of notes, and my brain was like, I don't know where I am. I've seen Advent Children so many times. I know this is like completely contrary to what I just said about how I don't hear music a lot of the times when it comes to soundtracks. I know exactly what's happening in the movie right now because I've seen this movie so many freaking times. I love it. It's such a good movie. It doesn't matter what anyone else says. Advent Children is a perfect film. It's got the big guy. It blows up the city. Sephiroth is there. Decked illustration unlocked. Okay, I'm not... There is a full version of One Winged Angel in the Final Fantasy VII section. I'm not going to do it right now. I think it's so long. Let's see, there should be some sick stuff in here. Big fan of Celis's theme. Good theme. Maybe I can get a double S on it. Pity that this doesn't have, like, some of the redone music from the Pixel remasters, because those are really good. Yeah. Adventure was really good. I can quote majority of the dub track. So, like, you know how most kids will have, like, movies they obsess over and will constantly rewatch? I had a few of those. Advent Children was one of them. And I've seen it, I'd wager, at least 50 times. I made Soups, Josh, and Swissy watch it with me after they had played through Final Fantasy VII, and they did not like it as much as I did. But they're wrong. It makes perfect sense. Patty! Hello, Patty. Listen, I can tell you what my, at least some of my obsession movies were when I was a kid. I watched Star Wars Episode 1 a ton of times, and I can still quote most of that movie, and, my shameful one that I don't bring up because it is an actual bad movie, was Home on the Range, the Disney movie with the opera cows. I used to watch that one a lot, too. Oh dear, I'm poisoned. When did that happen? And my mental illness counter is very high. We're not gonna get into that. New record for damage. Mine's the first Gits movie. I have to watch it at least once a year. I mean, once a year is pretty easy. It is a good movie. Ghost in the Shell is really good. I unpacked most of my anime. It is over there. It's with the movies that I did not put in storage. Because it's a good movie. Like, this one should have... Where are you? How about Big Bridge? Oh, that's in 4. I've actually never seen James and the Giant Peach. Never read it either. There it is. Da da da. Yeah. We didn't have a ton of Roald Dahl books. We had... actually, we only got them from the library. We had... I remember listening to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory a lot, and the sequel, Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator, which is super weird. I don't know if y'all have listened or read The Great Glass Elevator, but it's really wild. There's aliens, and it like legitimately scared me as a kid. I don't think they ever adapted it to film because of, you know, it being incredibly weird. Essentially, it follows basically right after the end, and they go to space. The dudes are made of stone. Unstone, my guys. The parody of this song that was done by Hayden has ruined it. I cannot unhear the lyrics, dude. That's the only part of the lyrics I actually know because my Japanese is awful. And I can't hear words a lot of the time. It's like that for English too. What a good song. Return to Oz. Oh yeah. I only learned about that movie when I was like in my mid to late teens. So I never saw it. I know my mom tried to get us to read/listen to to like the other Oz books, but none of us really ever took, I think. I forgot about the Final Fantasy 13 series second. So, oh, I guess. I wonder if we still have. Has Disney Plus started like geo-locking stuff yet? Because if it hasn't, when we finally get our TV back up on the wall, we could do that because we still have Disney Plus access. We don't have Netflix access anymore because we don't live in that house anymore. Which means our Netflix sub is gone. Our Netflix access is gone. We weren't paying for it. I mean, it is not our Disney Plus sub. It's Soup's sister's, I think. I honestly kind of don't want to know the context of this song in Final Fantasy 13 too. I have guesses, but I think it would be better if I just never find out. That said, I will play 13-2 at some point when I get to the point where I'm going through all the Final Fantasy games. Ooh. Blinded by the Light is actually a very good battle. Thank you for the sub, Patty. It hasn't come through on my end yet, but I see the change. I appreciate it. That's free money for me, baby. I played through the opening of Final Fantasy 13 a little bit ago, like a few months ago. And like, I still don't know. I feel like I can't judge that battle system until I've actually spent a lot of time with it and figured out how stuff is, but my initial feeling is like, I want to control everybody. Why can't I control everybody? But also, we never got to like the point where you can actually do stuff with it, because I never really got out of that opening area. Yeah, but this actual violin like leitmotif thing here in this, like, I guess you would call it the chorus section. It's really good. I like it a lot. It's good stuff. Yeah, from like what I played of 13, I haven't been able to look at the chat since I started the song, but I really like the world concept. The world concept is very neat. Or at least like what I saw, because like I think having more harder sci-fi Final Fantasy is cool. I do love like the mixture of fantasy and sci-fi, but I think a bit harder sci-fi stuff is a bit less common in like RPG space in like general. Yeah, like I honestly want to give 13 and like all the ones that I kind of have relationship to like honest tries and just try to go in it with like an open, you know, open mind, open thoughts about it. Because I also played through the opening of 12 recently, and I didn't realize that until playing that game. Wait, I never cleared this? That game is essentially still a turn-based game, but you can move around for some reason. Because it's still your bar filling up and then you doing the thing. That game does not need you to have the ability to run around for the combat system to work, and it's really weird. Also, the PC port of that has some weird decisions, like when you turn on subtitles in that game, it puts a huge black bar across the bottom of the cutscenes to display the subtitles instead of, you know, displaying the text over the video, like almost everything else would. I was supposed to start playing through all the Final Fantasy games after I finish Octopath, but that may not happen now. I did just finish up Batman, so there is a slot open up for the game on the weekdays, but that's probably going to go to 16 when Soups buys a copy of it, because I will not buy that game. I can see why I died playing this song. That is going to mess me up. I am not understanding that rhythm at all. Hey, Freet. We haven't really figured out like a PS5 capture solution now. Since I have a separate office, I don't have access to Soup's PS5 anymore. We were talking like maybe I can do the remote play thing, but I'm not sure how that will perform while live streaming, but and possibly sharing screens. It's a thing it's a bridge we'll cross when we come to it. Because I don't have $500 for a PS5 right now. Or whatever. And I don't know how easy. I know they're easier to get than they were, but who knows? Besides, I have other stuff to worry about before a PS5. It does kind of have that like similar vibe of This Is Halloween, isn't it? I haven't even made that connection. As like a, would you call it like a gang vocal type of thing? I've heard that term before. I don't think that's the right. Or is it just like a big chorus of people and it has like kind of that same beat, whatever. Which is like leading up to introducing an important character in this instance, King Moggle the 13th, 12th, says right up there. Wait, these are songs I haven't cleared on this difficulty. That's stuff to do. I thought I had cleared the whole game on whatever this difficulty is called. I can never remember. Okay. Pretty sure this is just like the Heavensward combat theme, if I remember correctly. At the very least, I recognize it. Because for me, a lot of the Final Fantasy XIV music kind of blends together unless they have vocals. I've noticed for when it comes to music, I'm an incredibly vocal-oriented person. It helps me differentiate stuff. And it also gives me something to track along with because it's harder for me to notice the actual music. I'm still a little disappointed with some of the 14 picks that they did for this game. I'm so sad that they didn't do Return to Oblivion from Shadowbringers. It is my favorite song in that game. It's so good. And I don't think it's in the like special edition either. If it is, I would have bought it forever ago. Clear out these because I thought I had done them. This is the Knights of the Round theme. Big Eye. I recognize this. Final boss theme. Well, technically not the final boss. It's final boss of the main expansion. If I recall correctly, anyway. It's been a long time since I played through Heavensward. I've been meaning to do it again. I'm amazed I hit that. I'm sure I was gonna mess that up when they introduced holding and hitting something else at the same time. With that many notes happening. That's what I drop on, dude? Come on. I'm better than that. Like, apparently not, I guess, if I did it. Did I drop? Oh my god, I dropped on that too? Come on. Man, I'm disappointed. Not in you. I'm just disappointed in me. Locus is... no, it's Locus and Mobus. It's this one. All the Alexander music is really solid. I like it a lot. Final Fantasy XIV has a really good soundtrack overall. It's a pity. I do think A Realm Reborn probably has one of the weaker soundtracks out of all of them. Ba, 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 ba. I do wish the vocals were kind of mixed louder sometimes. I get that they're supposed to be like background stuff, but I still want to hear it. My god. I was not expecting to hit that. I was expecting to drop in there somewhere. And I drop on the thing I shouldn't drop on. Good song. Didn't kill the boss. Unfortunate. I've heard this so many times because this is Soup's alarm clock. I really love Exponential Infantry. It is so good. People who have watched my streams on a regular basis when I start probably realize that I like this song because I play it a lot for stream start. Except today, where I forgot to turn on my stream starting playlist because I was like, oh god, I don't have my Joy-Con grip. Normally I wouldn't even play this game with Joy-Con grip because I think the controller is just slightly too small for my hands for playing this game specifically. Because I'm also... Turns out it wasn't even something to worry about because I'm playing with my Pro Controller right now. I plugged it in about 5 minutes beforehand. But, you know, I guess it doesn't matter. But we found one in one of our boxes. I think we might still be missing one somewhere. Because we have, like, 3 switches in this house, I think. We got mine, Soup's OLED, and their old one. I unfortunately don't have like any memories of the boss that this song is tied to. It's Cruise Chaser, I think. And I only like remember like one thing, which is like the active time maneuver that you do like halfway through the fight. I do remember running Cruise Chaser one time because it was in the roulettes, and someone got really tilted in the chat. But you know, that's MMOs. I was starting to get worried. My health was getting a little bit low. Oh, this is... Which mount's music is this? I'm trying to think. I recognize this. I think it plays on the Dyson mount. Kind of surprising that they haven't made like a full Alexander mount yet. That said, I am also pretty behind on 14. I haven't played the most recent patch yet. Just can't bring myself to open the game for some reason. Brain's being shitty. Because I feel kind of almost like at this point I can't play games unless I'm streaming them, and I don't know why. I got real content brain, which is unfortunate. I'm playing one game on console that I'm not playing on stream, and I'm playing Xenoblade Chronicles X because I got my Wii U out after we moved. It's like, you know what, I'm gonna give this game a second try because I really bounced off of it before. And I feel the bouncing coming again because I don't understand Xenoblade combat, and they don't really do a good job of explaining to you how it works. I almost feel like, do I have to look up a guide on how to play this game? Not like what to do, because I think I've got an idea. I need to look up, like, how does this combat work? It's one of those things that kind of feels like, why is this, like, why can you move during this? The moving does nothing for you. Other than for the positional attacks. I guess that covers why you can move. But it feels really bad. Like, if I get far away, I mean, I can still take damage because that's just how that game works. It feels really bad. Doesn't help that, like, the structure of the open world kind of feels eh. Feels eh. Because, like, the level, like the damage level and stuff is just not consistent. Like, I'll walk through one area, there'll be, like, a level 30 guy, and then a level 2 guy. It's like, well, which one is it? You gotta tell me which, like, what level this area is. I guess we're just playing all the Alexander music because I like the Alexander soundtrack a lot. I think I was just in a cat video by my wife. I'm doing like a real curse thing with my hands. I gotta stop doing that. So the way I play this game is with the triggers, right, on my Switch controller. I got my right hand on the lower trigger, and I was doing fingers on the bumper and the trigger on my left hand, and I was alternating between them. I was like, this feels wrong. I should stop doing this. No, that might be helping me separate the rhythms. Oh, I forgot. They only do like the chorus once in the cut they use in here, because the cuts they use in like the actual soundtracks are like 6 to 8 minutes long because they loop. Those are boss soundtracks, so they need to loop. I think I got dunked really hard last time I tried to do this one. Kind of like when I did the fight on the... What was it? What difficulty did I do this fight on? I remember doing this on extreme. We had a real rough time. We had to get someone to carry us. It was not good. That does kind of work for my brain. Weird. I was hitting different buttons for those extra rows in there, and it was helping me like separate the notes in my brain. That's weird. Okay. New tech discovered. Not working the best because I'm just now noticing that my health it's in a situation. Oh, thank you for the Kiraga. That has fixed said situation. The Stormblood leitmotif is real good. of weird how, like, canonically, as I've been explained, the Imperial theme, which is this leitmotif we're hearing in Stormblood, in lore, they say that, yeah, this was, like, actually the native, like, a song from, like, the native people in this area that they essentially colonized. So, like, hey, this song goes hard, we're gonna take it for our military. Which, you know, fucked up. But also, that's probably, it's probably something that has happened. And it probably is happening. I'd have to look up the source on that. It's been hearsay from other people. Because, like I said before, I don't pay attention to the music that much. Which is weird for someone like me who really does like music. Brain. I can only focus on one thing. Sometimes. Sometimes I need, like, 4 things happening at once so I can do one thing. I cannot eat my breakfast cereal. Found a YouTube video to watch. It's important. Like, literally, sometimes I'll get my food, and I'll sit down at my desk to eat, and my food will get cold because it takes me so long to find the right thing to watch. Like, yeah, I got my breakfast, like, an hour ago. I'm still trying to find the right video. There's nothing wrong with migraine. This is perfectly normal. This is normal person behavior. We all need our afternoon video with breakfast. To check if Tsukuyomi has been in other Final Fantasy stuff. Because I don't remember Tsukuyomi, but I have not fully played through every Final Fantasy game. I wonder if she's like a unique thing for like 14, or if she's like a monster that has like historical merit is not the right word, but like has a history with the franchise. I'd have to look into it. I bet it's in, like, something like 8. Or something, something I'm not familiar with. My familiarity is mostly around SNES and NES games. I haven't played, PlayStation ones that much. I know 7, obviously. But I don't know that much about 8 or 9. I know 10 pretty well. Don't know 12 that well. I know almost nothing about 13, 11, and 15. I know a lot about 14. I have like 2,000, 3,000 hours in that game. So I've got like, maybe half the series down. But even that's the openings. I've talked about this before. The only Final Fantasy game I've ever finished has been 14. Arguably, well, not arguably, I almost went into saying arguably again. It is the longest game in the franchise, probably. Because I don't know how long 11 is. Run the button. This the video that goes with this is really sick. They did a good job with this, like, main theme for Shadowbringers. I'm trying to remember what was the, I'm trying to remember what the one for Stormblood was. Because most of them have very strong, like, vocal, like, associations. Because you've got Answers for A Realm Reborn. You've got, what is it? Heavenstrong or something? Like that for Heavensward. Is it like Storm of Blood or something for Stormblood? I wouldn't be surprised if it was something that simple. Then you got Who Brings Shadow for Shadowbringers. And you've got the one from Endwalker, whose name I don't know offhand. Which is also very good. I can't believe, like, when the Endwalker, like, main theme song dropped that some people were mad about it being cheesy. Like, my dude, you're playing Final Fantasy. This is not a serious game. It has some serious parts in it, but overall, I don't think Final Fantasy is that serious of a franchise. Oh, I guess, maybe I should say it's, like, not that dark of a franchise. Like, you know, there's exceptions. I would not consider Final Fantasy to be edgy by, like, any, like, measure of the term. I know they tried to be with some of the games, but I don't think they really succeeded. When you think you see stuff move out of the corner of your eye. This is a bad thing for me with my cat, because I swear, I see something move. I turn, I miss a note. But this happens to me, like, all the time, even when I'm not streaming. It's like, I swear I saw something move, but it didn't. It's ghosts. That said, this house is significantly less haunted than the last house. I have not run into any, like, dead pieces of the house like I did with the last house. For those who don't know, I'm talking about the ghost wall. There's a wall. There was the ghost of a wall in our previous house that we lived in. No one believes me, but it's there. Right, like, walking right through the kitchen. There is, like, a phantom of a wall that I almost always ran into. Then I had to, like, jerk back so I didn't bang my head through it. But so far, no ghosts in this house. That said, I don't walk around in this house in the dark like I did at that other one, because if you turned on the lights in some part of the houses, they would go directly into people's rooms, and they didn't like that at, like, midnight whenever I go to get my dessert. You know, maybe that's it. Maybe if I turn the lights off in this house more, I'll see more ghosts. You know, surprising considering I think 2 people have died in this house. Just that I don't know the history of our old house that we were in. But Superset swears there wasn't a wall where I said there was. So, who knows? There's gotta be a harder part in this song coming, dude. This is way too easy. Unless I went through this when I hadn't switched up the difficulties yet. I guess they wanted like a big ending song for like the very end of the 14 stuff. I'm still disappointed that it's the ending from like E12 instead of E8S. The E8S song is so good, and I'm so sad that it's not in this game. Let's see. What was 14 ones? Yeah. Wait, I never did this one on 8? Okay, that's an easy thing to do. It's only an 8. I can do like up to 10s, I think. 10s is where it starts getting iffy. Past that, there are a few ultimates, I think, that are past 10 that I have a trouble with. Oh, it's a green one. Okay, this should be easy. I honestly don't know. I know this is from some game called The Four Heroes of Light. I've never heard of this game before I started playing this. I was like, I've never heard of this. Is this like a mobile game or something? Which it could be, because they've got record keeper stuff in here, and that's a gacha game. May or may not still exist. I don't remember. I'm so surprised I passed this on red, or on this difficulty, because this is pretty easy. Unless, again, that might have been at the point where I was just playing on normal difficulty, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to move up or not. You know, who knows, whatever. Easy clear. Riot Blade. Hey, nice. I don't think I'm ever gonna get a triple S, because that requires you to get like all perfects, I think. And I ain't doing that. Where are... Get through the ones that they won't let me play. This one's good. Dungeon Hero X has a really great theme. Are you ready? I guess so. with this pretty alright melody line. Yeah, I got time ready for that. I thought I saved it. Oh well. Okay. Drop it on the last note every single time. Wait a second. What's that weather forecast? What do you mean it's gonna rain tomorrow? What do you mean? It's like here. You know, Stranger in Paradise is pretty alright. I wasn't super into it. Soups was way more into it than I was. Game's alright. I just don't like games that whose like, you know, gameplay requires you to like keep on replaying the game. Like I got time. I don't have time to do like keep on playing through this game like several times before I can like, you know, play the DLC. Because essentially that's what happened, is that they came out with some DLC for this game, but to access it, you need to be a certain level within the game, and you do not get to be at that level until you have beaten the game through several times, and then you have to do challenges on the existing levels that you have already beaten to be able to access the new story stuff, and that takes a very long time to get to, and I'm not a fan of that. Something like that, something like a challenge mode, that should have been free DLC. That should not have been a paid thing. It's like, a lot of the stuff is very cool in concept, but they locked it behind, like, a content wall that was really shitty. And then I also tend to not really care for Souls-like games, so I think that also is definitely coloring my opinion of it. Like, you know, whatever. It's just a spin-off, so it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things anyway. Just been thinking, like, I really should like get a Blu-ray player for this room. So like, we've got a TV in my office, right? And it currently does not have power because we do not have the power cord for it, which is being solved. I believe we've ordered a new one. But I've got like all these movies in here. It's like, why don't I put these on? But all the consoles that are slated to be hooked up over there, none of them can play Blu-ray. One of them may be able to play DVD, and that's the original PlayStation. Because, like, all my Blu-ray playing stuff, my PS3 and my PS4, are both hooked up to my computer here. And that's not, like, the best way to watch, like, you know, a movie or TV show. Like, might as well just like stream it at that point, right? This is the hardest song I've beaten, and I barely beat it. It is also, I believe, the hardest song in the game, or tied for it. Let me see. Let's see. Where's the sort button to see if I... There we go. Let's go through these. These are songs I cannot play. I want to see if I can check off anything that I have not beaten yet. Yeah, it's more DLC. There we go. Alright, now time to start looking to see if there's any of the Ultimate songs that I have not cleared yet. And then if not, we'll sort by number, and then we'll start at the bottom and just start moving up. Like, you know, 20, 30 more minutes. Let's get some new background song. Is there sort of going to clear, right? Oh, uh-oh. Well, let's just assume. Let's just assume I've beaten all of them. We're gonna... Oh, dear God, what did I do? What did I do? Okay, so... Okay, there. Now we just pick me up to the top? How do I get to the top? Is there a quick to top button? Actually, it'd probably be just faster to go to the bottom and then go back to the top. Oh, it's... Oh, dear God. It's like this. Anyway, we're gonna be here for a while. How are y'all doing? I'm here holding the down button on a control... Holding down on the on my controller while I try to find where I was. Wait, I wonder... There we go. I have a peek of brain, dude. just got a random to the right place. Click the right to jump by 6s. Ah, thank you. Okay. This appears to be the first purple I've not cleared. Let's get into it for a little bit. You know, I'm assuming like the last hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes has been a decent enough warm-up for me. It should be fine. Now I go into focus mode. Ah, I dropped that one. Oh! These quadruplets on top of each other are very difficult. There we go. Oh, we're almost there. We'll be fine. Yeah, because we're not up to 10 yet, I don't think, in difficulty. That was just me not looking. There we go. Easy. Didn't die. That's all that matters. You know, I'll take an A. I'll take it. And unfortunately, it's hitting me with songs from like a bit too early in the series. I never got that far in. So, you know, unfortunate, which means I will not have a good prediction for what the notes are going to be. This seems easy. What's that? Okay, that's fine. That is wanting me to do a quintuplet stream, though. That's kind of sucks for me. But to be fair, I do appear to be hitting them. I've noticed when I come up to those, I close my eyes. No. I appear to be hitting them more often than not, which, you know, that's good. That is going to be an issue. Did we hit a rise? Did we use the Arise ability? I've been focusing. I'm not sure if we did. Or maybe we just hit Kiraga. Maybe. Those quintuplets are not something I am good at. Ooh. My eye is heating up. That's not a good thing. So, like, I get a lot of headaches, right? I notice a lot of the time my eyes start hurting when that happens. Generally, most of my headaches are like hunger induced because I don't like to eat. I think this one is stress induced because I had a stressful day. I won't go into it. Unrelated, did you know that you could get a headache from crying? I didn't. Oh dear God, what is that? What was that? Yeah, but sometimes I have headaches that, like, heat up my eyes. At least that's the only way I have to explain it. It doesn't always happen, but I noticed it's been happening, like, more often than not. But I have, like, I've always had, like, headache problems since I was a little kid. Sorry, I've entered Rhythm Zone. But, like, I was like, ugh, like, either my eyes are getting too big for their sockets. I don't know. There's something going on when I get a headache. It really sucks. Because I'm also, like, convinced that my headache medication does... Well, it's Advil. I don't have a specific medication for headaches. I already have enough medication to take. I honestly don't want any more. Because I just don't like remembering to have to take it. It's not like I have a problem with actually, like, taking my medication. It's just... taking pills takes a little bit sometimes. And it's just another thing to accidentally forget. I've noticed I've started having trouble remembering to take my hormones in the morning. And by morning, I mean at noon o'clock. Please remember me when the green... Ooh, yeah, I get you there. Bright lights really irk it for me, too. Sometimes I just gotta close my eyes or go to, like, a darker room. I do not remember this song from Final Fantasy VII Remake. Judging by the name, I know exactly where it takes place, but I do not remember it in the slightest. High 5 is a meme chart. That's not good for me. I'm generally bad at meme charts in games. Okay, it's starting off okay. It's starting off okay. Oh my god. Do I just hold this the entire time? Please don't tell me I hold this the entire time. Okay, there. But it does seem like this is a slider. Oh god, it's one of these. Oh no. It took me forever to figure out a good way to do those. When I was playing the demo, like, right when the game was coming out, there was one song that was on, I think it's the highest difficulty, that ends with that. I reused this to charge for the 9.8 mil square. Yeah, there's one song that ends with a 4 hold that took me forever to figure out how to do because the way I was playing the game was not good for that. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm not used to there being more than 2. Okay, I bet there's gonna be nope. Okay, I was expecting there to be a 4th thing. 4th note for the last highway that wasn't being used. No, don't make me do this, man. There's a 4s. I was waiting for those 4s. Okay. Everyone starts for the 9.8 million scored in Supreme Feat, but it's so annoying. Yeah, it's a 3 hold with taps. Dude, I'm dying. They pinpointed my weakness, which is give her more than 2 notes, and she will die. What a nightmare. I'm glad that's over with, and it will never happen again. I'm never going to clear Battle at Big Bridge. It took me so long to clear Battle at Big Bridge in Extreme. Not Supreme. Ultimate. It's an Ultimate. It took me so long to get a clear on that, and I don't think I'm ever going to get a clear on the Supreme difficulty version. Oh, I used my Arise already. Hello, Molo guy. This is Nightmare like hardest. Yeah, it's those like. Man, I thought I was doing good and then I died. Okay, we'll give it one more try. Let's. Okay, listen. I'm gonna cheat. No, I could do it. Where's my heal? I could just go in with oops all heals. But I'm gonna feel a bit more like legitimate, so I'm gonna use the items instead. I always feel bad with using the items. I feel like I'm cheating, but like, I mean, they're here. I should not feel shame for using the items. It gets even worse at the end. Oh no. This will give it a try. Oh god, that's a lot. I can see what you mean by it gets worse at the end. Oh no, another one of these. Oh. Did you mean built-in? Yeah, I meant built-in. Yeah, I saw the twins like, you know, I'm not. It's whatever. I think my typo was minor enough that people would get what I meant. Yeah, and it did get worse at the end. Thank God I just bought my way through it with all those items. I have so many items. I forgot to turn them off going into this song. Oh well. Let's... my god. What is that? I see a rise. I should have died. I should have died. I left the items on, and that's the only reason I cleared. Oof. Let's turn these off. Now I'll go back to my main team. Which is still a little messed up because I was doing challenges, I think, last time I played this game, and I was trying to clear those. Okay. Dude, this doesn't seem too bad so far. Never mind. What is that? What was that? What, dude? Don't know how to approach that at all. Okay, rise. This is the last note. How do I approach that? I don't have any idea how to hit those. Cause like it's, I guess I have to stream faster. I don't know. I'd have to, if this was a different rhythm game, I'd just set a replay at that point and try to figure out what that is. I don't even know if stream is the proper. Is this a rhythm game? Yeah, yeah. What type of game did you think it was? I pressed the button for the music. Oh no, those are gonna kill me. Oh no, I missed both of those. Okay, so they'll rise. So close. I think we got it. We got it. Okay. This is right. Why does it have a JRPG style battle? It's Final Fantasy. The characters use the notes to attack the enemies. Exactly. It's a Final Fantasy rhythm game. Think of it. Molokai, I'll put this in terms you can understand, alright? This is Super Smash Brothers. Or Final Fantasy music. Yeah, you can set up a party with their stuff in it. Speaking of which, where's my Don't Die party? Here they are. Look at this party. Looking from the... Oh, you didn't go to locals today? I thought you would have been at locals today. Yeah, so set 4 is my Don't Fucking Die team. That's... I'll break out team 5. Or whichever. Oh, you did? Oh, were they earlier? Were they earlier, or did you get bodied really fast? Not to be mean, but... We'll do like 2 more songs, I think. Well, let's see. I know what we'll do. We'll do this one. Oh, it's a regional 30 kilometers away. It's 30 kilometers. I'm an American. Oh, that's a sign from the gods that I need to stop playing. You know? Oh wait, I am on the Don't Die team. How'd that happen? I guess since I looked at them, that set that as the default because I didn't go back. There goes Bizarre. True. There's one, I believe it's one highway here in America that actually does use kilometers, like in New Mexico or something, where they were giving it a try, and it's like, oh god, the people don't want to learn this measurement system that literally everyone else uses. Uh, 20 miles. 20 miles is a little bit, which means a lot if you're an American suburbanite. I'm not an American suburbanite. I'm from the country. we were. Back home, we liked driving about 40 minutes to get to a Walmart. Okay. Okay. We have two. We have two. We have two more songs. We're gonna give this one an honest try. We will die. And then we'll do the long version of One Winged Angel, and then we'll call it a night. Because it's around 11. I've been going for about 2 hours, which is generally my limit. Like I mentioned before, my brain is heating up. I've got a headache. That's what that means. Place your bets. How fast do I die? So fast. So fast. I didn't even get through the opening rift. American suburbs are close to rural areas in terms of population density. Mayhaps. Back home, the house I lived in before was change this by series. Back home, we had cornfields on every side. Okay, let's find it. I believe this is the one that's an eternity long. Yeah, technically we're in a suburb now, I guess. Like technically when I lived in Florida, we were also in a suburb then too. But back home in Indiana, middle of nowhere, baby. The second house I lived in Indiana, we had a dirt road connecting to that road. This is not the right one. I promise. I promised we are gonna do the long one. That's the Evan Children one. A little bit. Only a little bit of crazy in America. What are you talking about? We're the most sane people on the planet. We've never done anything stupid. America really is the Icarus of countries, isn't it? That strategy actually kind of works pretty well. This version of One Winged Angel is so good. All of them are good, but this one's really good. Bro. Bum. Yeah, it is it is the longest song in the game. I'm like 90% certain. And considering you're saying that, this almost makes it true. Well, I've always been a sucker for like long songs in like rhythm games, as like a almost like a survival thing. I remember when I still played Osu, I remember grinding out like 12-minute long songs. Then I did an hour one once. Nightmare. Don't do that. This is just one thing Danko's one with the DK rap. I mean, I'm sure I've heard it, and you're probably right. Oh yeah, yeah. Now that you're saying the lyrics, that one slaps so hard, and it really shouldn't. Have you two heard Cotton Eye, One Winged Cotton Eye Joe or whatever? It's also an incredibly good mashup. I have a lot of respect for the people who make those mashups because those are not easy to make. Wait, if I die with Silence on, will Rise not proc? Sure, it'll be fine. Okay, I don't think we're silenced anymore, so I think even if we mess up, I'll be fine. Speaking of, another one of these 4-1s. You have to play it. Yeah. Rise gets denied from silence. Ooh. Ouch. Silence is dangerous. What a dangerous status effect. Here, let me pop this up, and I did say that would be the last one. Let me find my thing to pop back to the set. Whoa. Honestly, more people popped out tonight than I expected, because I was supposed to play SMT tonight, but I was not feeling it after a few things today. It's like, but I don't want to not stream because I do enjoy streaming, and I need to hold myself to a schedule personally, or I'm just gonna fall off it. So I gotta do something. It's like, no, I'll play something really chill. We're gonna play Final Fantasy, and we did, and I had a good time. Now I think before we go, one of my friends is streaming. She is playing Apex. Silence this nice skills though. Oh yeah, because it would only hit stuff that uses like would normally uses magic, because there's a difference.
So you want to be great?
I'll mute these ads for a second while I get this. It's all right, man. It doesn't like it's not like the stream's going away. I'm gonna raid Ellie, and I'm gonna wait for us to get through the pre-roll ads before I hit the button. I keep hitting the wrong thing. Ah! I guess, yeah. Yeah, that reminds me, I need to update that. Batman's not in that reward yet. To be fair, I only finished Batman like a day ago. I won't forget my taxes, Molo guy. Okay, let's head over. We're gonna give Ali some love. I will try to drop a schedule tomorrow. Bye. See you next time.